Good evening. I am Esther Burnsweig, a proud Torah Academy parent. Along with my co-chairs, Laura Bloomberg and Lindsay Schottenstein, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2014 Torah Academy Scholarship Dinner. What an evening we have planned for you tonight. We are indeed fortunate to honor an exceptional individual and a long-time generous supporter of our school, Julius Vargo. In addition, we will extend a special recognition to a good friend of private school education in Ohio and Torah Academy, the Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives, William G. Batchelder. And we will say thank you to our very own Patty Sapp, who has served our school for over 25 years.
Since 1958, Torah Academy has been dedicated to providing a nurturing environment, one where children from a variety of backgrounds can get a strong secular education that imparts critical thinking and a strong modern Orthodox Jewish education that inspires knowledge and a love of our faith. Through a challenging dual curriculum, combined with numerous extracurricular activities, including athletics, theater, art, and choir, our students are being taught a love of our American heritage, knowledge of our Jewish faith and history, and support for the State of Israel.
From athletics to dramatic arts to student council, Torah Academy's extracurricular activities are very popular with the students and are offered starting in the lower school. We have a kindergarten soccer club, a new lower school tennis program, and of course, our lower school choir. The lower school choir is made up of 44 students from grades 2 to 6 who diligently practice under the guidance of music teacher Sherry Friedman. You may have wondered what goes into the lower school choir's preparation for the scholarship dinner performance, which is always a highlight of our evening. Let's take a closer look at the choir through the lens of our CTA award-winning film class taught by Steve Guinan.
Lower school choir is unforgettable. Grades 2nd through 6th. Anybody who wants to sign up is accepted. August until the show. The 1 day a week becomes 2, which becomes 4. So it's a big commitment.
Thank you for coming today to CTA Choir 2014.
The first day of choir is crazy and chaotic.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Oh yeah.
There's about 50 kids in there that I'm saying, what am I going to do with them? And we're trying to pronounce the words, let alone we have young children who can't read. So in the beginning, I want to pull my hair out of my head.
Esty, Ayala, Ruth, Temming, Rachel, Brooklyn, and Hannah. Got it?
So this is my first year in it. I've been doing choir for, I think, 3 years now.
I've been in choir for 4 years.
We love it because I love singing and I love and they love to, they love talking Hebrew, and there's a lot of Hebrew songs.
Eta emuna le'abed. So from the top. Fight on fight to make this land until I die. Here's some of you listening. God, I know I can be strong.
It's fun because there's lots of stuff going on that's like very cool. And it's fun because it's like an after-school activity with your friends. It's like fun because you get to sing with all your friends and just the songs are the choruses. They're fun to sing and fun to do. Yeah.
We'll see. So then I have to find musicians. This year I have the Shaliach, Leora Barbernow. He's awesome. He's guitar or piano. I have Rachel Metz, who's been amazing. I have called Sarah Beth in Florida. We've spoken to her, who's got perfect pitch. And I'm blessed to have two seniors. Ori, he's been unbelievable, and David Polster. And it shows our talent, it showcases our talent on the musician level, too.
It's fun, but sometimes it's hard because they can't really get like the song.
It gets hard because like everyone has different voices and you need to match them up, and if they don't match up, it doesn't sound so good.
It's like hardest when they're trying to find the right key for your voice.
No one had any control. The kids, we had kids upset. We had kids like, I don't know what happened during their day, and no one was sitting still. And it was actually, if you were sitting in the hallway, you would say, what is going on in there?
You all have got to listen.
The hard part is we're having so little time to practice the songs, and we're having a fourth song this year, and we usually only have 3. The fast songs are harder to say, and it's like it gets all my words like jumbled up. The Hebrew songs are harder because I speak much better in English. It's harder to learn in Hebrew. It's easy and hard sometimes. For like some songs, it's just I don't realize what's coming up sometimes. And some of them I just know them by heart, so it's easy and hard.
Wide, flat, right. The second graders don't.
Following week, when we had risers, they were totally in order. They stood up there, it became a choir. Like, everything has changed since we got on risers. You just never know when you're ready for it. Then you go, light the whole way, can't breathe, can't move, can't light the whole way, can't breathe, can't everybody, can't live without you. They're learning about pitch, octaves, and how to go high and how to go low. They're learning to express themselves. They're learning mostly self-esteem. Self-esteem is probably the number one thing. When I see them smile up there and they're singing and they're loving it, it shows that music, it just makes you feel good.
It's fun now, but then when you get to the scholarship dinner, it's more like, okay, now it's real.
They know it's in front of hundreds of people. The kids know that they're on stage with lights on them.
When some people get nervous near the microphone, they're like, oh no, it's my part.
You're walking up and it feels so nervous. Your heart's pounding.
Thousands of people, maybe not like 500 people at least, watching you.
I'm very nervous. And I have a solo. It's one word. It's a shreinu. And I go low. That's why I got the part. So it's very nervous.
I think we'll be ready for the dinner. And I think we all know our parts really well.
And then they're going to jump to the next one. And then when he has to go, oh, he's not doing it. So the choir's going to sing it with him. And then they're going to jump.
Kids will be able to pick this up.
I hope. I hope. We'll see.
Changes late.
Yes, it's very late. But it's small changes. Hopefully it will work. Oh, God. Okay.
See how it works.
When we get older, we forget what singing can do to us. When we're young and we come together as a choir and we're coming from different harmonies, sopranos, altos, the choir, when it comes together, these kids have all different personalities, is a togetherness personified. It's always a struggle from day one to the day we get on stage. But we know at the end of the day, we cannot do it without each other.
The song Am Echad speaks of the brotherhood. It tells us if we succeed in singing together and loving each other, the world would be redeemed.
This message personifies the lives of Marianne and Julius Vargo, who together have forged relationships that span the spectrum of the Columbus ethnic, social, and religious communities. They are committed to bringing people together.
כשאני לעצמי ואתה לא איתי, מה אני כשאני To be happy and appreciate the gift of life is this song, Mishama Amin's refrain. There is no better way to sum up Mrs. Sapp's attitude towards life.
A ray of sunshine in every CTA student's life. Mrs. Sapp points us all in the right direction. In life, we receive many gifts. Among the greatest is the gift of Patty Sapp. Mrs. Sapp, we love you. The theme from Exodus reminds us of the struggle of the Jewish people to reestablish themselves in their ancient Jewish homeland. The struggle for Jewish
The struggle for Jewish survival takes many forms, not the least of which is Jewish education.
William Batchelder, Speaker of the House of Representatives of the State of Ohio, facilitates education when he champions a cause of EdChoice vouchers that enables all children in our state, regardless of economic standing, to be educated according to their parents' choice.
Hello everyone, my name is Dudu Fisher, and I was so thrilled to hear that the Columbus Torah Academy Choir decided to sing one of the songs which I sing on my album Jerusalem. This song, Exodus, was written by Pat Boone many years ago for the movie Exodus. I will be more than thrilled to get a copy of how you sing it and listen to it. Thank you very much and good luck everybody. Goodbye from Israel.
This great and
Light a flame and start all over. Don't give up, tells the song. Work together and don't be sad. With hard work, we can overcome the bad.
We carry each other when times are tough. If we don't unite, we are all alone. Can't live without you, tells this song. If we stick together, we can't go wrong.
Everybody got their heads in the clouds, heart beating like a train underground, high speed and the clock's ticking down. Turn around, start over. Epidemic in the world is fear. Try running, but we're all still here. You can't grow nothing when your water is tears. Turn around, start over. Can't win, can't lose. I need you. Can't breathe, can't move. Can't live without you. The whole world's on fire. Flames getting higher. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. I can feel the danger when everyone's a stranger. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over.
Everybody's got their hands in their pockets, plugged in, tied down to the socket. 3, 2, 1, blast off like a rocket.
Turn around, start over.
Sickness in your heart is real. You know it takes some time to heal. A broken dream and a spinning wheel.
Turn around, start over. Can't win, can't lose. I need you. Can't breathe, can't move. Can't live without you. The whole world's on fire. Flames are getting higher. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. I can feel the danger when everyone's a stranger. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. Maybe we don't have to run for cover. I believe that we will find each other. It's a miracle that we keep burning. Light the way, light the way. Can't win, can't lose. I need you. Can't breathe, can't move. Can't live without way. Can't breathe, can't move. Can't live without way. Can't breathe, can't move. Can't live without. The whole world's on fire. Flames getting higher. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. I can feel the danger when everyone's a stranger. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all. The whole world's on fire. Flames getting higher. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. I can feel the danger when everyone's a stranger. We'll carry each other. Turn around and start all over. Light a flame. Light a flame. Light a flame. Light a flame.
Thank you. Thank you, Lower School Choir, for your performance of the songs Am Echad, Misha Ma'amin, the theme from Exodus, and Light the Way. Special thanks to Sherry Friedman, music teacher. accompanied by Leora Barbanel, Rachel Metz, David Polster, and Uri Benatar.
For 56 years, our school has been committed to the principle of our founders, that children should be afforded the right to have a Jewish education and attend the school regardless of financial need. For many families, sending their children to Torah Academy is financially challenging. Yet, thanks to the funds raised from the annual Scholarship Dinner, it is possible for many, many families to send their children to Torah Academy who otherwise would not have. On behalf of all the families who receive scholarship assistance, we say to each and every one of you here tonight, Toda Rabbah. Thank you very much for helping to make this evening a resounding success. Speaking of important support, please direct your attention to the video screens in front of you or to pages 35 and 35 in your program journal to see the regal, emerald, sapphire, gold, and silver sponsors of tonight's celebration. We thank them and all our sponsors for their fundraising support. Thank you also to our hard-working committee members listed on pages 255 and 256, without whom this lovely dinner would not be possible.
Many of you may not be aware that some of our school's families have benefited from the State of Ohio voucher system, which are publicly funded tuition subsidies for students attending private schools. We are pleased to honor tonight the person who was instrumental in getting the voucher system approved in Ohio, the Honorable Speaker of the Ohio House, William G. Batchelder. To introduce our special guests, it is my pleasure to welcome Rabbi A.D. Motzen, National Director of State Relations for Agudas Israel of America. Rabbi Motzen has played a key role in the advocacy and implementation of school choice efforts in 10 states, including Ohio. Rabbi Motzen.
What would you do if you had to decide between paying your mortgage and paying day school tuition for your child? I know a father who faced this exact dilemma. About 7 years ago, I delivered some good news to him. I told him that Ohio's new voucher law would provide an EdChoice tuition scholarship for his son to attend a Jewish kindergarten. This guy was 6 feet tall, and when I told him that he would not see a tuition bill until his son finished school, he was so overwhelmed with excitement, he lifted me off my feet and gave me 9 hugs. 1 hug for every year that his son would receive a scholarship in elementary school. I appreciated the hug, but I explained to him that Agudath Israel didn't create the voucher program. Granted, our Ohio director, Rabbi Yitz Frank, does an amazing job at representing the interests of the CTA parent body and advocating on your behalf at the State House, together with the help of Joyce Garver Keller, but only legislators pass legislation. In Ohio, we are blessed with legislative leaders who are passionate about school choice. William G. Batchelder was first elected to the Ohio House before I was born. You know what that means? His bio is very long. He has been a soldier, a lawyer, a judge, a professor, and he sits on many boards. Tonight, however, we want to highlight one accomplishment, the creation of Ohio's school voucher program. A couple of years ago, I was privileged to introduce the speaker at a dinner that was attended by about 700 people. The event was a celebration of the 10th anniversary of the U.S. Supreme Court decision. It was a 5-4 decision that the Cleveland voucher program was in fact constitutional. While some were surprised at the Supreme Court's decision, our honoree was not. And that's because Bill Batchelder was the one who actually wrote the legislative language that created the Cleveland program, and he had the Supreme Court in mind. And clearly he did a good job. However, it isn't only Cleveland students who have benefited from Speaker Batchelder's drafting skills. Thanks to that Supreme Court decision, today more than 100,000 students across the country receive a voucher to attend the school of their choice. Also attending that 10th anniversary dinner was the grandson of the late Lou Feig. Mr. Feig, a Holocaust survivor, was a client of the Batchelder Law Firm and the president of the Hebrew Academy of Cleveland. One day, Mr. Feig rolled up his sleeve, revealing the numbers tattooed onto his forearm. Pointing to the numbers, he asked you, Mr. Batchelder, if anything happens to me, do you promise to take care of the children? Do you promise to take care of the children? Thank God Mr. Feig lived to the age of 85. Nevertheless, allow me to humbly suggest that you have fulfilled your pledge, Mr. Batchelder. You have taken care of the children. Mr. Feig's great-grandchild's class in Cleveland, half the students are receiving a tuition voucher. And here in Columbus, more than 3,300 students are receiving school vouchers, including more than 60 students in CTA. Since 2006, CTA families have received $1.2 million in tuition vouchers to help them attend this great school. Mr. Speaker, you have taken care of the children. And that is why it is my honor tonight to present the Champion of Choice Award to the Honorable William G. Batchelder. And as I read the inscription, I will ask Speaker Batchelder to please approach the podium. The Champion of Choice Award presented to the Honorable William G. Batchelder, Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives, a champion of school choice in Ohio, Columbus Torah Academy Scholarship Dinner, November 23rd, 2014, the first of Kislev, 5775. And I have the rare pleasure to give the Speaker a House and Senate commendation in your honor as well. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, and thank you for remembering our dear friend Lou Feig. He was a person who lived his life with the memory of his family, the memory. I cannot thank you enough for this honor. It is wonderful. I was so pleased that the evening that I was recognized for the work that we had done on the drafting of the legislation and carrying it, that his nephew was at the table with me, and we have just had a wonderful opportunity in Ohio to help young people so that the very important part in their lives that is dominated by their faith and the faith of their families and fathers that they have brought here can now be available to all. It's a blessing for me to have had that opportunity. I'm the second longest serving member of the House of Representatives, and when those things happen, it just really makes you so happy that you have taken the time to do the work that I have done. That has been a blessing for me. And my wife is here with me this evening. She's a judge on the Sixth Circuit, and she also represented Mr. Feig. Thank you so much. God bless you for remembering our work. It means one heck of a lot to me. I know that. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Batchelder, for all you have done to strengthen the education of our students and so many other students throughout the state of Ohio. Now we will take a break for dinner. During dinner, take a few minutes to watch the video screen for glimpses of our school and pictures of some of the silent auction items up for bid.
Speaking of the silent auction, the dinner break will be the time to either check your bid or place a new bid on one of the fabulous items. This year, there is a variety of student art for sale created by Torah Academy students under the direction of CTA art teacher Amy Nyworth. In addition, there are items including a suite at the Jerome Schottenstein Center Value City Arena, fine wine and jewelry, gift cards to great retail establishments like DSW and Value City Furniture, and new items your students will love, including a private lunch with Mrs. Sapp and ice cream fun with Ms. Tenenbaum, to name but a few.
Thank you to the Silent Auction Committee for their hard work in organizing the auction. The auction will close at the end of tonight's program. Following dinner, we will continue with our program featuring comments from our new head of school, Rabbi Samuel Levine, a special recognition of Patty Sapp, and the honoring of Julia Svargo. It is now my pleasure to call upon one of our 8th grade students, Ariel Eskin, to lead us in the Hamotzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
We hope you enjoyed your dinner. It is now my pleasure to recognize some of the Torah Academy students here tonight. Would all of the young men and women from the CTA 8th and 12th grade classes please stand and be recognized. We would also like to recognize the CTA alumni who have joined us to celebrate tonight. We thank you for your continued commitment to our school. It is now my pleasure to call to the dais the president of the board of Torah Academy, Gary Bloomberg, who will introduce our new head of school, Rabbi Samuel Levine.
Honorees, rabbis, community leaders, supporters, and friends. As president on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm proud to formally unveil our new school logo. You may have noticed it earlier around the room. It's the culmination of an extensive process involving a dedicated focus group and a marketing committee that did some fantastic work. This logo, along with a new school tagline, Inspire, Learn, Achieve, is the branding and narrative that will represent our school in a variety of ways as we go forward. I would like to thank everyone who helped in that process, but we are especially indebted to Wendy Gross-Almasanu, our parent volunteer, and professional graphic designer for her artistry and tireless effort in creating the logo you see. The new narrative will be rolled out in due course, and you'll get to understand some of the background. Rabbi Samuel Levine, our new head of school, was integral in this endeavor. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Rabbi Levine over the last 9 months or so. He has a calm, thoughtful, and considered demeanor, which simultaneously exudes both warmth and authority. That comes from 40 years of experience as head of school at Addleston Hebrew Academy in Charleston, South Carolina, Mizrahi School in Cleveland, and most recently, Hillel Day School of Boca Raton. We are delighted that Rabbi Levine and his wife, Brendel, chose to add Columbus Torah Academy to that resume. Already, his influence has been felt throughout our school in all aspects. And with him at the helm, we look forward to continuing our work together in strengthening and growing CTA and the Jewish community in Columbus. By coincidence, Tonight also happens to be the Levines' 45th wedding anniversary. Please join me in wishing them a hearty Mazal Tov. That's one way to celebrate such a significant romantic milestone with all your work colleagues and 400 of your closest friends. It's my privilege to introduce you to Rabbi Levine. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. First of all, how about that choir, huh? Maura Shari, absolutely fantastic. If you think about the Jewish future and you see children like that, you've got to leave here this evening absolutely inspired. Not going to go too much over, Michael, don't worry. And our senior students, that's what it's all about. Those children, those young adults, that is the product. And if you've got a first grader or a kindergartner, that's what you should aspire to. Those young men and women are absolutely a treasure. They are unique in this community. There's nobody like them. Speaker Batchalder, thank you so much for what you do, for what you've done. I've just come from Boca Raton, Florida. Our school there is going to have $250,000 this year from the state of Florida, and it's because of work that you have done that pioneered the way, and we owe you a tremendous credit of gratitude. Patty Sapp, you're sitting out there. You can't hide. Thank you so much for your part in making my transition here to this community and this professional endeavor just absolutely wonderfully productive. I couldn't have done it without you, and I absolutely appreciate all you do on a daily basis. And Julius Vargo, front and center. Wow. We spent some time together at Columbus Torah Academy, and I'm just absolutely taken with you as an individual, as a human being, as a philanthropist, as a businessman, as just a human being par excellence, and we salute you. And now for the formal remarks. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt appreciation to the community for the warm welcome extended to me and my wife. Coming to a new community can be a daunting experience, but my wife and I have felt supported in every way since our arrival here, and I would like to thank the CTA family as well as the Columbus Jewish community for your gracious welcome. I would also like to reflect upon the incredible diversity that I see as I look across this room. The rich tapestry representing the various streams of Judaism present here this evening accurately reflects the diversity found at Columbus Torah Academy on a daily basis. Jewish unity is something that we all value. We must realize that unity implies diversity. At CTA, we value unity and we celebrate our diversity. Diversity is expressed in many ways. Diversity is expressed in many ways at our school, not the least of which is reflected in our educational programs. Ours is a bilingual school. Seniors at CTA, with an aptitude for foreign language, graduate conversant in Hebrew, which enables our teenagers to be challenging in 2 languages. They study Talmud and Aramaic, are steeped in ancient texts that require their own alphabet, and compare and contrast literary characters not just from Milton or Shakespeare, but from the Jewish Bible, from Tanakh, in its original text. When our kindergartners study fall, it's not only about the changing of the leaves, as is done in many other kindergartens, but also about the honey, the bees, and the apples that are used to celebrate Rosh Hashanah, the birthday of the world. How many 5-year-olds occupy themselves with the study of creation? Most 5-year-olds still think that milk comes from the supermarket. Our little ones are encouraged to think about the origin of creation. AP Physics and AP Chemistry taught by a researcher who, prior to coming to CTA, was a principal investigator at the Davis Heart and Lung Institute at OSU Wexner School of Medicine in a state-of-the-art science lab, is followed by a class in Jewish philosophy that in turn is followed by a course in contemporary global issues. Imagine the breadth of that educational experience. In this course, students become expert in an area of their own personal interest and access sources through the use of technology. Concurrently, the sounds of students in our new lower school gym compete with the mellifluous sounds of children singing in our music room. Furthermore, this beautiful tapestry of educational experiences are available to students of varying abilities. We don't have just, it's easy to teach children who are the 7th and 8th and 9th stay 9 and accept only the cream. We accept everyone, and all of our students, with their abilities, their aptitudes, their learning styles, from the highest achieving students to those who need additional support and accommodations, all of their needs are met within the context of Columbus Torah Academy. And I could go on. My point is that no other educational institution in our city exposes its students to the dynamic and diverse learning experiences found at Columbus Torah Academy, nor can any other school compete with the synthesis of secular learning, Jewish studies, and Zionism that are seamlessly integrated at Columbus Torah Academy. As someone who has spent a lifetime in education, having served on many visiting committees for regional accreditation agencies across America, as well as having worked with schools across the country as a consultant for Yeshiva University's University School Partnership, I can say without equivocation that the educational programs at Columbus Torah Academy are rigorous, comprehensive, and unique to modern Orthodox Jewish day schools. A CTA education provides its recipients with the tools necessary to be successful contributing members of society in general and dedicated erudite members of the Jewish community in particular. I thank God for having blessed me with the opportunity to work in schools like the Columbus Torah Academy. And now, I would like to call on an outstanding educator in her own right, someone who has been of immeasurable help to me in transitioning to my new position, Eliza Delman, secular principal of a high school, to recognize Charles Kramer for 20 years of service to our school. Eliza?
Hi, everybody. When CTA alumni think back to their time learning with Mr. Kramer, they all remember the same two things. He has chalk dust on his suit, and he is always willing to spend his time helping students with math. When Emily Sobel from the class of 2010 was at Barnard and she needed a refresher in calculus, she came to see Mr. Kramer in the library at CTA. When Jacob Warren from the class of 2007, who's currently in a PhD program in economics, thinks back to his AP calculus class with Mr. Kramer, the memory he shared with me is the day he spent the whole time with Mr. Kramer preparing before his AP calculus exam to make sure he was prepared. All CTA upper school students know that Mr. Kramer will help them after school. His patience is legendary. Mr. Kramer loves math, he loves teaching math, and he cares so much about his students learning math and feeling positive about it. He feels gratified at his students' success, and he feels determined to work with them until they get it. It is my true privilege to honor Mr. Kramer for 20 years of dedicated teaching at CTA. Mr. Kramer, please come up to accept a gift. Come a little closer. This is for you. You want to take it? It's a teacher's prayer.
Thank you, Elisa.
Thank you. We're very happy to give Mr. Kramer a gift. It's a prayer for teachers.
And at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Marcia Hirschfield, who is the retired principal of the Upper School of Secular Studies at Columbus Torah Academy, and the person who was the search committee chair that helped bring me to Columbus Torah Academy. Thank you, Marcia, and please welcome Marcia.
Ladies, gentlemen, parents, and students, it is a great privilege for me to be here tonight honoring my esteemed college colleague with whom I worked for many years, Patty Sapp. We trudged through some tough times together, but thanks to her tenacity, intelligence, managerial skills, sense of humor, dedication, and yes, appetite for success, we not only survived those years together, but also left our mark on hundreds of students who occasionally revisit the school, wandering the nostalgic halls, inhaling the aroma of Tuesday's taco lunch. So on this very special night, we honor a very special educator, the mother of all teachers, Mrs. Patty Sapp.
Excuse me.
Patty, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for Eugene.
Eugene? Why do you need Eugene?
The parking lot. He was supposed to fill the potholes, and now I'm stuck in one.
Don't worry, I'll find him.
Jim is going to kill me.
Mrs. Sapp, I am so glad I caught you. I want to talk to you about my son's class.
Yes?
I'd like to have him changed from KA to KB.
Is there a problem?
Well, no, not exactly. It's just that his social life is stagnant in KA. He's bored with his play dates and his tennis partners.
Let me see what I can do. Okay. Oh, Mrs. Sapp! Oh, I'm so glad I caught you. I'm on my way to work, but I just had to talk to you. My little Herschel has been in tears all morning. Is there a problem? Well, we had a big argument about whether or not it was dress down day. And his little heart is broken if he can't wear his skinny jeans. And I couldn't get him out of his skinny jeans. So I had to bring him to school in his skinny jeans. Please don't punish him. It was my mistake. Please don't punish him for something I did. I'll take care of it. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Sapp, do you have a minute?
Well, we have to start the OAAs in 5 minutes. Can you meet me in my office?
Wait, the OAAs?
This is Patty. Oh, yes, Matthew. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. No, get better soon. Now, just remember, just send Norma your lesson plans. All right. This is Patty. Oh, Alana, 102-degree temp. Oh, well, no, I hope your daughter gets better soon. Yes, well, just remember to send Norma your lesson plans. All right. This is Patty.
Sherry, I understand you have to go out of town for a crew game. Yes, no. Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you send Norma your lesson plans. Whoa. Wow. Whew. This is Patty. Yes? Oh, no. Oh, Amy. No, I hope your cat recovers soon. Med vet? Oh, well, just remember to send Norma your lesson plans. This is Patty. Oh, yes, the YU basketball tournament in New York. No, I'm glad you called. I totally forgot. Well, when do you get back, Matt? No, we are not going to cancel phys ed. It's too important. No, I'll sub. Norma, yes. We have Matthew, Ilana, Sherry, Amy, and Matt all out. Yes, now this is what we're gonna do just to get through today. All right, Kelly is going to take Matthew's third period AP Bio. Okay, that means Rabbi Drandoff will have to take his fifth period physics, and Steve is going to have to take his seventh period AP Chemistry. Oh, wait. That'll mean that Rabbi Savage has to cover Steve's seventh period film class. Yes. Well, Rabbi Levine can cover for Ilana the entire day. And I think Nurse Chris will be fine subbing in music. Well, she was in her high school musical. And then we're going to have Dror take over Amy's art class. He'll be fine. Oh, one of his neighbors is a ceramics teacher. Yes. He'll manage. Yeah. What? Karen is out sick? Oh, no, we can't close the kitchen. Call Kroger, order 25 pizzas, and tell them to hold the pepperoni.
Mrs. Sapp?
Yes?
Could I ask you something?
Yes.
Which way are the mezuzahs supposed to point?
Everyone knows that. They point towards you.
Oh, thanks.
The nurse's office? All right. Nurse's office?
Mrs. Sapp, please go to the nurse's office immediately.
I know!
Mrs. Sapp, please come.
Nurse's office. Oh, that's right. Nurse Chris is subbing for the music teacher. All right.
Oh, Miss Nurse Chris, I don't feel good. I want to go home.
Nurse Chris isn't here. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, Mrs. Sapp, I don't feel good. I threw up. That means I get to go home, right?
Not anymore. Back to class.
Oh, Mrs. Sapp, the teacher sent me to the nurse.
Is there a problem?
Well, she says I don't look good. She says you should take my temperature.
You look fine. Back to class.
I need a Band-Aid.
All of the teachers have Band-Aids in their room. Back to class.
Oh, Mrs. Sapp, I can't stop scratching. Oh, my head itches. Ooh, it won't stop.
Back to. No. Just wait a minute.
Mrs. Sapp, I can't get rid of it.
What's happening?
Don't scratch. What are they?
Don't scratch anymore.
I can't help it.
Hands
It just
down.
itches.
Put your hands down.
I can't. Oh, gosh. Oh, hurry. You gotta check my head. It itches.
Help.
I need medicine.
All right. All right, hands down. It doesn't look so bad. Back to class.
Oh.
Mrs. Sapp, please come to the upper school conference room for an administrative staff meeting.
Jim, honey, I am on my way home. What's for dinner?
Mrs. Sapp, Mrs. Sapp, Mrs. Sapp.
Now that Patty has gone home to dinner with her husband, Jim, I can safely continue. The skit we just shared with you, A Day in the Life of Patty Sapp, written and orchestrated by Norma Whitmire, the school's executive secretary, Kate Willis, CTA's 5th and 6th grade general studies teacher, and Lori Alexander, former drama director of CTA, illustrated Patty's sense of humor and sense of calm in carrying out the daily operations of the school. My comments are on a much more serious note. I worked alongside Patty for 21 years of her 25-year tenure at Torah Academy. And during that time, she was my respected colleague and friend. Her leadership skills, patience, and calm in the face of stressful situations have guided CTA for a quarter century, and her unwavering dedication and commitment to parents, students, faculty, and staff have been invaluable. Patty listens to parents with concern, disciplines students with compassion, and mentors teachers with consideration. Because of her sound judgment and practical approach, everyone depends on her as a decision maker. Whether it's how to handle a breakout of head lice, how to conduct safer lockdown procedures, or how to direct the traffic flow at dismissal, Patty can always be counted on to manage the situation in a thoughtful and decisive manner. But in addition to all her strengths as a teacher and administrator, Patty has been a very special friend. We've survived many headmasters, participated in each other's life cycle events, and enjoyed a countless number of laughs. Patty, will you please come forward? I know you know how much I value the personal and professional relationship we have shared. On behalf of the entire CTA family, I am proud to present you with this beautiful framed piece of art, the Ashes Chayil, a woman of valor prayer, as a token of appreciation for your loyal service to the school. The inscription reads, presented to Patty Sapp, with love and appreciation for your 25 years of dedication and commitment as principal of Columbus Torah Academy, November 23rd, 2014, the first of the Hebrew month Kislev of the Hebrew year 5775.
Thank you, Marcia. Well, good evening. When I began my career at CTA, I had planned to work until my daughters, Rachel and Rebecca, graduated from college. This would have been a span of 8 years. I now understand the meaning of the phrase, time flies by when you are having fun. I soon came to love being a part of our great school, the children, parents, and my colleagues. Every school year has been an adventure, some better than others, but through all of them, we work together for one final goal, our students. I have had 25 years of great learning. I want to thank every single person whom I have come to know. You have all played an important role in my life, and I have made lifelong friends. We must all realize what an asset Columbus Torah Academy is to our community. Not only do our students leave CTA with a high level of academic preparedness, but they also develop a sense of who they are and a high level of self-confidence. CTA students are taught to respect one another and to face whatever challenges life has to offer them. We help develop good citizens, and I think nowadays we should be all very proud of that. I am proud of Columbus Torah Academy, and I am proud of us. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Rabbi Howard Zach, spiritual leader at Congregation Torah Emet, the Main Street Synagogue, and it is my pleasure to introduce our honoree this evening, Julius Vargo. Over the years, our scholarship dinner has honored many outstanding community leaders and philanthropists. Tonight is no exception. Some of you may know Julius Vargo, but many of you may not. I have the pleasure of introducing you to one of the great longtime supporters of Torah Academy and one of Central Ohio's most kind and generous individuals. For at least 25 years, Julius and his family and business associates have not only financially supported CTA Scholarship Dinner, but attended the dinner with few exceptions. Quietly but consistently, Julius and the Vargo companies have made generous gifts to the school and then added to their support by attending the dinners. And their support is not only to Torah Academy Scholarship Dinner, but to many other events important to the Columbus Jewish community. The history of Julius and his family's kindness to our school goes back to the mid-1970s. Not long after he and his wife, Mary Ann, founded Vargo Companies in 1971, Julius and Jerome Schottenstein of blessed memory began a business relationship that carries on today with Jay Schottenstein and his companies. Through the hard work of Julius and Mary Ann, the Vargo Companies grew from a small material handling company to a major force in the field of innovative material handling integration solutions, establishing strong relationships with business heavyweights, such as Schottenstein Department Stores, Value City Furniture, DSW, American Eagle Outfitters, Honda Motor Company, The Limited, Amazon, and LL Bean, to name but a few. And as their business grew, Julius, Mary Ann, and their family never forgot those who helped them build that business into a big, big success. They gave back to the community in many ways, and fortunate for us, CTA became one of their beneficiaries. Please take a look at the video screen to learn more about our wonderful honoree, Julius Vargo.
He's a man of great character.
He really leaves a mark on the people that he touches.
His family's great.
You can see a definite a light up of people when he comes in the room.
Julius has been a regular supporter.
The importance of supporters like Julius Vargo to institutions like Columbus Torah Academy cannot be overstated.
He's been a great supporter all these years and a great friend.
He would do anything for anyone.
He's always been a sponsor. He's always had a full table.
It is a business relationship, but there are probably few people in business that I've had a better time with than Julius.
Julius and his family are nice people. They care about the school. They take a personal interest. And I think it's appropriate that Julius is our honoree this year.
Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me.
Julius goes back to my father and to my uncles of blessed memory. And his mother used to babysit my father and my uncles.
My grandparents lived on Reeb Avenue in a small bungalow across from the Southside Settlement House. And the Schottensteins, of course, were Reeb and Parsons. At that time, my mother, on occasion, I guess, babysat for the 4 boys. And so we technically go back to that day with the Schottenstein organization. She spoke of it often.
If I had to use adjectives to describe my dad, the first one would be family-oriented.
You know, growing up in a business that your parents start, it's natural to be close because that's all you know.
When we started, I intended this to be a family organization. I wanted them to, first of all, we wanted to be close. And it would also give them the opportunity, hopefully, if the business was successful, that everyone would benefit from it.
From the time we were little kids, we've been working in this business. And we worked in our garage, we worked in the basement. I mean, we just did odds and ends, worked in the warehouse. And so they have a very strong work ethic.
My kids, they have been with us all through this whole fight. And fortunately, as I've gotten out of it now, we passed off the business to Mike. The girls are still very, very much involved.
What I have taken away from the relationship that I've had with my dad is the fact that he's been a very best friend. He's been a great mentor. And, you know, I'd like to be, at the end of the day, I'd like to be viewed as I know he is.
My first impression of Julius has really been the lasting impression, namely that he is a man of integrity who genuinely cares about our business. Always felt like we were very important to them. And as a result, there was a lot of motivation on both sides to work toward lasting solutions, not just the order of the moment, but how do we build for the future working together?
I felt that rather than just be a salesman, we needed a relationship to help people. Let me have the responsibility to to fix the problem. I don't care if it's a caster or $1 million opportunity. I want to do it for you.
The thing that separates Julius and his company from the rest, in my opinion, is the fact that they truly are problem solvers.
Julius, through the years, has been involved with all of our warehousing, working on problem solving, get efficiencies in our warehousing, making sure we have the state-of-the-art systems, and they bring great people with them too.
He always is willing to listen and offer advice when he's asked for advice. And I think that's important, and I think that makes people feel secure and willing and open to go to him.
You know, he always wanted to make sure that he was available. And it was just part of his, I think, not so much even the business relationship that he was developing, but it was also part of the friendship that he was developing. And he always wanted to be the one in the front that was helping.
Private education is very important to Mom and Dad both, and so the contribution and the involvement with the Torah Academy, with the Ohio State University, with the Wexner Medical Center, you know, things like that are important to them that they've passed along.
Mr. Vargo, in his personal life, appreciates the importance of faith-based education. He is wise in understanding that faith-based crosses all denominations and all faiths, and that our society is best served when everybody has a good, solid education grounded in their particular faith.
You know, just the values of that Catholic Church played out in Mom and Dad's daily life. Just to, you know, the commandments, they live by the commandments, and live your life right, live your life for God, and you get rewarded, and they obviously have been.
I believe in discipline. I believe in the religious aspect that the children are raised with, and that's just part of our being, if you will. That's another reason why I have a very soft spot in my heart for the Torah Academy, and hence that's just why I feel so strongly about it.
Walking through the hallways of Columbus Torah Academy with Julius, I'm sure that what he was most impressed with was the smiling faces of the children, the enthusiasm that they exhibit, and the warmth and the kindness and the nurturing that the teachers extend to the students. That's got to be very, very impressive, and I know that being the person that he is, that this would particularly resonate for him.
We try to do as much as we can to help others, because we certainly have had a lot of help ourselves. It's very important to me because I truly believe in the discipline and in the education that is given in a private school. I think it helps their faith, it helps their understanding of what life is about. The better you're dressed, the better you feel about yourself, the better you behave, and the satisfaction that I get out of that is hoping that I've, in some small way, helped those people, those children. So that's why I want to stick with what we do.
Our parents salute you, Mr. Vargo. We appreciate what you do, because on your behalf, children are able to receive this wonderful and outstanding education.
As a community, to have people like Julius and his family that aren't Jewish but have taken the interest in the school. Because it's easy for people to say, well, I only support my own kind or my own school. But to see someone who's taken an interest, and these are very special people. And thank God we have friends like this.
You can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.
Julius, will you please join me on the dais? Julius, take a bow. Julius, on behalf of the Columbus Torah Academy, faculty, staff, parents, and students, it's my pleasure to present to you this beautiful framed print which expresses a verse from the Torah about the pursuit of fairness and righteous acts of justice. The inscription on the plaque reads, "Presented to Julius and Marianne Vargo for their friendship and generous support of Torah Academy, presented at the CTA Scholarship Dinner, November 23rd, 2014, 1 Kislev 5775. Thank you. Could you say a few words?
Yes, thank you. Unaccustomed to public speaking as I am, I have a few notes that I will say something. Good evening, friends in faith. It is a privilege to stand here on behalf of my wife, Marianne, my family, and our associates to accept this wonderful honor. Many of the values Marianne and I possess came to us through private faith-based education. We carry these important teachings with us today, the way we raise our children and in our professional relationships. These lessons are the foundation of our company. For us, the opportunity to work with Columbus Torah Academy is an easy labor. We don't even think about it. We just do it. We believe deeply in the mission here. We believe in faith-based private schools that provide our future leaders with quality education shaped by social values. This will impact them through their life. We believe in the benefits of having a meaningful relationship with teachers who are dedicated to these young minds. They engage in mentoring and encouraging the students to apply themselves, give back, and improve the world in which we live and work. Thank you for allowing Marianne and I and my family to be a part of the Columbus Torah mission. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Julius, once again, congratulations on your well-deserved honor. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to honor you this evening.
Before we conclude our program, followed by dessert, we want to thank all of our sponsors, volunteers, and Torah Academy staff who worked on various aspects of the scholarship dinner. A special thank you to Liz and Jeremy Califf for creating the honoree video.
One final announcement. Before you leave, please take one final look at the silent auction tables because the auction is closing in 5 minutes after the conclusion of our comments. The check-in will be in the back of the ballroom. Dessert will be served in the reception hall. Shortly, David Polster, a 12th grade student at Torah Academy, will lead the Birkat Hamazon. Shalom and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good evening. I am Esther Burnsweig, a proud Torah Academy parent. Along with my co-chairs, Lara Bloomberg and Lindsay Schottenstein, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2014 Torah Academy Scholarship Dinner. What an evening we have planned for you tonight. We are indeed fortunate to honor an exceptional individual and a long-time generous supporter of our school, Julius Vargo. In addition, we will extend a special recognition to a good friend of private school education in Ohio and Torah Academy, the Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives, William G. Batchelder. And we will say thank you to our very own Patty Sapp. Who has served our school for over 25 years.
Since 1958, Torah Academy has been dedicated to providing a nurturing environment, one where children from a variety of backgrounds can get a strong secular education that imparts critical thinking and a strong modern Orthodox Jewish education that inspires knowledge and a love of our faith. Through a challenging dual curriculum, combined with numerous extracurricular activities, including athletics, theater, art, and choir, our students are being taught a love of our American heritage, knowledge of our Jewish faith and history, and support for the State of Israel.
From athletics to dramatic arts to student council, Torah Academy's extracurricular activities are very popular with the students and are offered starting in the lower school. We have a kindergarten soccer club, a new lower school tennis program, and of course, our lower school choir. The lower school choir is made up of 44 students from grades 2 to 6 who diligently practice under the guidance of music teacher Sherry Friedman. You may have wondered what goes into the lower school choir's preparation for the Scholarship Dinner performance, which is always a highlight of our evening. Let's take a closer look at the choir through the lens of our CTA award-winning film class taught by Steve Guinan.
Lower school choir is unforgettable. Grades 2nd through 6th. Anybody who wants to sign up is accepted. August until the show. So 1 day a week becomes 2, which becomes 4. So it's a big commitment.
Thank you for coming today to CTA Choir 2014.
The first day of choir is crazy and chaotic.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Julia.
There's about 50 kids in there that I'm saying, what am I going to do with them? And trying to pronounce the words, let alone we have young children who can't read. So in the beginning, I want to pull my hair out of my head.
Esty, Ayala, Ruth, Temming, Rachel, Brooklyn, and Hannah. Got it?
So this is my first year in it. I've been doing choir for I think 3 years now.
I've been in choir for 4 years.
We love it because I love singing and I love and I love to I love talking Hebrew and there's a lot of Hebrew songs.
So from the top.
It's fun because there's lots of stuff going on that's like very cool. And it's fun because it's like an after-school activity with your friends.
It's like fun because you get to sing with all your friends and just, yeah, the songs are, the choruses are fun to sing and fun to do. Yeah.
I'll sing. So then I have to find musicians. This year I have Shaliach, Leora Barbanel. He's awesome. He's guitar or piano. I have Rachel Metz, who's been amazing. I have called Sarah Beth in Florida. We've spoken to her, who's got perfect pitch. And I'm blessed to have 2 seniors. Ori, he's been unbelievable, and David Polster. And it shows our talent, it showcases our talent on the musician level, too.
It's fun, but sometimes it's hard because they can't really get like, the song.
It gets hard because like everyone has different voices and you need to match them up. And if they don't match up, it doesn't sound so good.
It's like hardest when they're trying to find the right key for your voice.
No one had any control. The kids, we had kids upset. We had kids like, you know, I don't know what happened during their day, and everybody, no one was sitting still. And it was actually, if you were sitting in the hallway, you would say, "What is going on in there?"
You all have got to listen.
The hard part is we're having so little time to practice the songs, and we're having a 4th song this year, and we usually only have 3.
The fast songs are harder to say, and it's like it gets all my words like jumbled up.
The Hebrew songs are harder because I speak much better in English. It's harder to learn in Hebrew. It's easy and hard sometimes. For like some songs, it's just I don't realize what's coming up sometimes. And some of them I just know them by heart, so it's easy and hard.
Wide, flat, right. Well, the second period was done. Following week, when we had risers, they were totally in order. They stood up there. It became a choir. Like, everything has changed since we got on risers. You just never know when you're ready for it. Then you go, light the whole way, can't breathe, can't move, can't light the whole way, can't breathe, can't everybody, can't live without you. They're learning about pitch, octaves, and how to go high and how to go low. They're learning to express themselves. They're learning mostly self-esteem. Self-esteem is probably the number one thing. When I see them smile up there and they're singing and they're loving it, it shows that music, it just makes you feel good.
It's fun now, but then when you get to the scholarship dinner, it's more like, okay, now it's real.
They know it's in front of hundreds of people. The kids know that they're on stage with lights on them.
When some people get nervous near the microphone, they're like, oh no, it's my part. You're walking up and it feels so nervous. Your heart's pounding.
Thousands of people, maybe not.
Yeah, like 500 people at least watching you.
I'm very nervous. And I have a solo. It's one word. It's a shreinu. And I go low. That's why I got the part. So it's very nervous.
I think we'll be ready for the dinner. And I think we all know our parts really well.
And then they're going to jump to the next one. And then when he has to go, oh, he's not doing it. So the choir's going to sing it with him. And then they're going to jump. Kids will be able to pick this up. I hope. I hope. We'll see. Changes late. Yes, it's very late. But it's small changes. Hopefully it will work. Oh, gosh. Okay.
See how it works.
When we get older, we forget what singing can do to us. When we're young and we come together as a choir and we're coming from different harmonies, sopranos, altos, the choir, when it comes together, these kids have all different personalities, is a togetherness personified. It's always a struggle from day one to the day we get on stage. But we know at the end of the day, we cannot do it without each other.
The song Am Echad speaks of the brotherhood